Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Onyx Annulet and whether or not you should be using it as a Shadow Priest. So I know that this ring has caused a lot of confusion for people, and rightfully so, because when they first announced this ring, they were like, we want to make this ring best in slot for most people. And then when they put it on the PTR originally, people found out that this ring actually really sucked. So it was worse for most classes than like a 390 item level crafted ring. Mostly because it provides no secondary stats, right? And especially for ranged classes, secondary stats are a very big deal. You really, really want those. So the fact that it provides none of those meant that it was tuned really, really poorly. And so people were like, well, what's the point of even introducing this like big fancy ring if it turns out that it's not big and fancy, it's really small and very plain because it's really weak, right? Anyway, so it released, and then people went out and got it and have been using it and stuff, and it turns out that it was really weak. But in the last day, maybe 2 days, including today, they have been changing a lot of things with this ring, buffing a lot of things because they really do want it to be best in slot for a lot of people. So as of making this video, there's still a lot on the table. There's still plenty that could change. But as of making this video, it's worth grabbing the ring and a specific combo of stones that I'll talk about with this article for pure single target only. In 2 target, 4 target, anything more than single target situations, you're still better off with a 418 crafted ring. But they have been buffing it like crazy, so I would say at least get the ring and get ready to use this and keep an eye out for the future. So let's read this article real quick. Even after the recent 25% buff to most primordial stone damage, many specializations were still seeing the ring as a DPS loss to use, but they found this powerful interaction between the Prophetic Twilight Stone and Desirous Bloodstone. So the Prophetic Twilight Stone, damaging effects from your primordial stones trigger one of your healing effects, and vice versa. So a healing effect triggers a damaging effect. And Desirous Bloodstones, dealing damage has a chance to drain life, dealing 15,160 shadow damage and healing you for that amount. So these have been proccing each other like crazy. It increases the single target damage done by the ring by about 30%. Compared to the previous best-known combinations. So this is a really big... I mean, it makes sense that a lot of people wouldn't know about this until they get to, play with the ring and find these things out. But here's the interaction. For the effect of the Prophetic Twilight Stone, the Bloodstone actually counts as a healing stone, which means that when combined with any damaging primordial stone in the 3rd slot, all procs from the healing stone will also trigger the damaging stone's effect, and all procs from the damaging stone will trigger the healing stone's effect. So basically, effectively, this combination is comparable to equipping 4 damaging primordial stones at once and is very powerful. Basically, every time either of the stones procs, they both proc, is what this is saying. This interaction is particularly potent when used to approximately double the proc rate of damaging stones, that are already very strong, such as these ones for single target and this one for cleave and AoE. And then they say, bug, ? We're not sure if this is intended, but for now this is a huge upgrade over the other options. Additionally, the Healing Stone, Desirous Bloodstone, is one of only 2 stones contained in the condensed Necromantic Magic, and the Prophetic Twilight Stone is only one of 2 stones contained in the condensed Shadow Magic. So these are 2 items that drop that you can... If you use it, it creates a stone from these different families. The Necromantic family for this one and the Shadow family for this one. And there are only 2 stones in those families, whereas other families have more stones in them, which makes it harder to get the specific stone you're looking for, right? So getting these 2 stones, you have a 1 in 2 chance on both of them. So your odds are pretty high, right? Compared to if you had a 1 in 9 or a 1 in 6 or something. Which makes collecting it relatively easy, so don't worry too much if it gets nerfed, as you can easily get other stones. Okay, so what does this mean for Shadow specifically, right? Because it does vary. What class you play does change how this sims for you. Like for Shadow, for example, it was losing to like a 392 crafted ring, but then I know for balanced druids, like 380 something crafted ring would beat it. So it does matter your class. Obviously, the classes are different. So I have this screenshot that I took from the Shadow Priest FAQ, Shadow FAQ channel in the Warcraft Priest Discord. My good friend Public made an announcement talking about this. I'll leave a link to Public's YouTube channel in the description below. He makes Shadow Priest videos as well. He knows way more about Shadow Priest than I do these days, so definitely go check him out. He's one of the theory crafters for Shadow Priest, so I take his word at face value pretty much every time he says anything about Shadow. Very smart guy, can't give him enough credit. And he says, Onyx Annulet update. The community has recently found an interaction with that combination of stones. It'll proc whatever the third stone is when the bloodstone procs, and vice versa, since the bloodstone is counting as healing. It might be fixed in the future. That's a big thing to keep in mind. Currently, the best combination with this interaction on single target is the Prophetic Twilight Stone, the Desirous Bloodstone, and the Humming Arcane Stone. So if we go back over here, we can see the Humming Arcane Stone dealing magic damage, has a chance to fire arcane missiles for each primordial stone family you have equipped. So this is an arcane stone, I guess. Yeah, I would guess. I actually don't know what this is, but this one is the Desirous Bloodstone is necromantic, the Twilight Stone is shadow, and I'm guessing that this arcane, I don't actually know. Maybe actually if we can click on this, we can see what it is. This is from the, it's a primordial stone. It's a, condensed arcane magic. It is an arcane stone. Okay, I'm not a complete idiot. So, the fact that you've got 3 different families means that this will shoot 3 different missiles, right? 3 different arcane missiles, because they're the 3 different families. So that's the strongest with these 2 other stones. This is currently the best in 1 to 4 target. So he says best here because he's talking about only compared to other stones, not compared to other rings. So it's currently the best in 1 to 4 targets compared to other stones, but only worth using in single target. So there are rings that are better in 2 targets and 4 target scenarios than this ring, but in single target scenarios, it's winning by 1.1% from the generic Sims compared to a 418 crafted ring. So also a very bold key thing to note of this screenshot, several gems have been changed / buffed / nerfed as of 3/23, which is the time I'm making this video. So things are going to change. We will rerun Sims when possible to get new data. For now, he recommends that you hold off on using any upgrade tokens, but you should probably go out and try and find, get the ring, get ready, be prepared to, get these stones and put them together in this ring, and be prepared to change your build, right? Because it looks like, at least the philosophy coming from Blizzard so far is, like with this recent 25% buff to pretty much every stone, they definitely, like they said before, they want to make it BIS for a lot of classes. They want to make it really strong. So even though in the past, I haven't made a video about this, but a lot of Shadow Priests have been pushing this idea. A lot of range classes in general have been saying that you don't really need to get this ring. It doesn't really matter. But now the story is changing. So definitely get the ring. Definitely look at how to, get the stones, how to set yourself up the best for when nerfs start to slow down, buffs start to slow down, and you can actually find the perfect combo that you're going to run, because it's likely that with this being so high item level, even though it doesn't give secondary stats, the stones will be strong enough that you're going to want to use it. Although, if it turns out that this is a bug, like they're saying, and they're not intending for it to be this strong, then this video could be completely pointless, and it could mean that you don't actually need the ring. Anyway, I just thought I'd keep you guys updated on what's been going on. I've been enjoying making these videos recently, and I hope you guys have been enjoying too. If you do like the videos, make sure you click the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Also, I have a Discord channel. I mean, a Discord server. I have a Twitter, things like that in the description. You can find those, or just leave a comment, or just watch the video. Just watching helps. So that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!